Welcome, lovers, and hello. Thank you for joining the Love Dr. Pamela Smith Show as we do another night of helping you get solutions and strategies to finding love, getting love, and keeping love. So make sure you share with others who needs additional help in understanding about their relationship. Those who are looking to enhance, make sure you like and follow. I love the hearts, and I love to make sure that you are part of the Love Dr. Pamela Smith Show. Also, remember to subscribe and so that you can always get an update on what's going on. Okay? So now, as you see, my talk tonight is, are you single or are you in a committed relationship? Do you really understand the type of relationship you're in? And so I really wanted to do this talk because a lot of people are confused with the understanding of the single life. And so it is a good thing to clarify this. Now, everything's falling, guys. Let me see if I can get this on my other shelf. Sorry. So that was messed up my conversation. Sorry about that. So we're still intact. We're still going. Okay, here we go. So the question is, what is the single life? What is being single? So that's someone who is unmarried. We would say quickly to the point, it is a unmarried individual, person who pretty much not committed. That's the best way to say it. You're not committed, okay? That's being single, okay? What's being committed? Well, that's a person who takes the steps to take the relationship to the next level. When you decide you're going to be in a relationship of one that you believe is being one, and you make a decision to devote yourself to this one person. That's what being committed is about. Now, but what does that mean? If you're committed, you're still single, because remember I only said right now you're committing yourself to one. I haven't gone into the steps of breaking it down. So you're still a single individual. Now, what would be the definition of being committed is where we go to the next level. It could be that you are shacking. That means you're living with someone, or you are engaged, or you are married. Now we have the levels of commitment. So now you are in a bona fide committed relationship. Understand now, you're actually now in a committed relationship when you make the decision to live with someone, get engaged, or you're married. If those things are not in effect, you are still a single individual with opportunities. Get it? So this is where people get confused. The reason why I say single with opportunities is you're in a relationship with someone who hasn't made a decision to take you to the next level. Because sometimes when we live with someone, we say, okay, well, more likely we'll get married down the road. So let's live together. Let me see if this is what I want. So you're pretty much in a committed relationship. When you make the decision to get engaged, you're saying, hey, I'm going to be with you and I want to be with you. And so I'm committed to you. And then when you get married, you are definitely committed. Outside of that, you are a single individual in the space of opportunity. And because of that, you have to know what type of relationships you enter into. So a lot of times, a single person will date and will have a partner, but that doesn't mean you can't do what you want to do. It's still an open window for opportunity, because you just made a decision to be single and date and just do your thing. But even if you meet a partner that you decide you want to have a mutual respect, because that's pretty much what it is, our mutual respect to be with each other and then don't involve anyone else, you're still at the stage of a single individual. You're just doing what? Giving the other partner the respect. Now, what does that mean? You're giving the partner the respect to say, hey, I like for us to take it to the next level, but I'm not sure. And this is what people don't get the reality in. When you're in relationships, you're still not sure. And but you don't want to let that person go. So you say, oh, I'm so into you. I want us to be together. I believe this is going to be an awesome relationship. I'd like to take you to the next level, but I'm really still not sure. But can we still be on a one-on-one relationship? And what that does is ties you to prevent you from meeting someone else. Now, here's my thing about that. We could be in a relationship. We could be a one-on-one partner. But the understanding in relationships, and this is especially for men, the understanding in relationships, and this is especially for women, the understanding in relationship is that you are single with the open opportunity. So just because you say to me, you enjoy me and want us to have this great relationship, I'm only dealing in a relationship of mutual respect. Meaning I will make sure that I don't be with other men, that I won't be with other women, that I'm just going to be with you. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I may not want to go out or get to know someone else because you're just not sure of what you want. Now, you can have that conversation with your mate and say, hey, I know that I want you right now and I want us to have a great relationship. But the reality in it is you cannot get upset if a person gets into another situation because you never took the person to the next level. See, what we do as individuals, we want to hold a person to prevent that until we're ready. Most people, some are not ready. But you want to have a relationship with someone. And so you think by saying those things is going to prevent them being with someone else. And it doesn't happen. And so then you get upset when you think they're cheating. They're not cheating. You can't cheat if you're not in a committed relationship going to the next level. That's why I say I'm single. It doesn't mean I'm not dating. It doesn't mean I'm not in a so-called serious relationship with someone that I made a mutual respect for myself to not to be with other men. It means that I still have an open window. And if you allow me to keep having that open window, then you lose that mate. Or that mate is really not the mate for you. Let's just be real. Sometimes we get into relationships because the sex is good. Sometimes we get in a relationship because of finances and the person is doing more things for you. Sometimes we get in a relationship because we need something to be fulfilled, which are many things. I don't have to go into everything. If you miss anything, you could watch some of my talks. But we go into relationships for reasons. It could be for love. It could be for whatever you are wanting or what's happening in your life at the time. But the reality is, people, we are single individual with an open opportunity until we make a decision to be committed to the next level of engage, taking the step of living together, or being married. That's it. So I hope that gave you some insight on the single life. I mean, we'll do a whole nother talk on it because this is just a tip of it. I hadn't gotten into the real meat of it. But this is something to get you an understanding about the single life and being committed and being in relationships and making a decision for who you want to be with or not going to be with. And stop blocking people from enjoying life and using them for your gain or for things that you're lacking in. So you've been with the Love Dr. Pamela Smith. I hope that the information I gave you will help you. Remember, if you're single, you just be patient. Enjoy. Live life. Love is always seeking you. If you're in a relationship, make sure it's of peace, joy, and happiness.